G'day party people, Chris here and welcome to my third feature showcase, which is starting out gathering and crafting. Awakening from the flowers here in the island of Darkania is Mina, who is our new next model we'll be working with. She's looking a bit excited about showing us what we can get into. I think the hair is a little on the glossy side, but she's certainly got healthy hair. She's running around in her finest underwear. I have had feedback from people that my characters need to put some clothes on. And we'll get to that. I'm not happy with my armor models at the moment, but I'm getting there. So very soon we'll go through armor, as well as combat and that sort of thing. And you will see a little bit of combat today. I am going to try and hunt a deer at some point, but for now I want to just go through the user interface. I want to go through collecting items or gathering items and crafting, just to give you a little bit of a feel for the fundamentals. Alright, so to start with, we have our escape menu. We have a mini-map in the top right. The mini-map ties into the overall map. You can see I've run around, done a little bit of exploring just to get a few of the items I need to be able to make this a little less painful for you to watch, and a little less going through the basics, but able to still see a lot of stuff in a short period of time, I hope. We've got the season, the time of day, and the weather in the bottom right. Health at the top, stamina underneath that. We've got our survival meters up here. Hunger, thirst, energy. And then we went through this last time, we've got our gates, whether I'm walking, whether I'm crouching, whether I'm running, etc. Alright, she's just picked up an attribute point, which leads me to these two screens. So that was the GUI, the interface that I've just covered. We also have the C screen, character screen, and we have the inventory screen. The character screen outlines the player, Mina, her experience. She's only just hit level 5. Health, stamina, hunger, thirst. We're getting very thirsty. And I've got an encumbrance system implemented. She's got a point to distribute. We're going to pop that into endurance. It outlines for each of the attributes: strength, endurance, dexterity, intuition, crafting, and spirit. It outlines what skills each of those drives or affects. You see we have a bunch of movement skills, a bunch of gathering skills, a bunch of combat skills, crafting skills, and some arcane skills. We also have a perk system. Haven't done any of that yet, but have many good ideas in design. We'll go through that at a later stage. That's the character screen, the inventory screen. Your usual kind of paper doll, where we can see Mina in all her glory, in need of a bit of clothing. She's got a belt. The belt then enables these slots down here. The greater quality of belt enables more and more slots. You can also equip a pack, which enables more and more items. We may make a pack today. I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to use to demonstrate some of the crafting for you today. I may put a torch down there to free up some slots for us. Alright, so that is a quick overview, very quick overview of the interface. Now, as I said, we are a little on the starving sides, sorry, not starving side. Well, we've got 62 hunger and 5 thirst. So I have a nice little pool here. So I'm going to go for a little swim. And FYI on swimming, as you can see in my skills, I'm currently treading water. So if I go into my skills screen, you can see up in swimming that this is actually ticking up 88%, 89%, and with it, all of your skills as they grow all contribute to a lesser degree to your overall level and experience. So that gives you an idea how advancement works in Darkania. Alright, now what I'd like to do is, she's a bit exhausted. Okay, we are going to drink deeply. That looks like a good way to, she's very thirsty because she may well drown to death. We drink deeply, we're at 33. I might just get out of this little spot that I'm stuck in. I'm going to have a nice deep drink. Mina is, oh, no, that'll do us for now, I think. Let's see, we'll just have a sip then, perhaps. Alright. Okay, so she's not going to die of hunger or thirst anytime soon. That's a plus. Okay. All right, so it gives you a quick overview of the interface or the UI. Now within, let's talk gathering and crafting. So I can eat these berries. Okay, that's fantastic. Now I have crafted myself an axe, and what I want to show you with the axe is I'll whip this out and I'm going to cut a tree down and show you some of the gathering. While we're on gathering, if I hold down Alt, and I do apologise, Alt does interact with Unity's interface unfortunately, so I will have some menus popping up from time to time. You can see it highlights anything I can interact with. So I can chop down this fibre tree, it gives me in the bottom right, it gives me harvested 4 fibre. It's destroyed. I can also harvest by hand and just pull fibre off it. But once you've taken out a fibre tree, that's the end of it, and it obviously gives you a whole bunch of fibre. You can use that fibre to then craft twine. It's a normal sort of crafting system. Your crafting is faster based on your skill. I can cancel these and get refunded the materials. I can craft a couple more rope if I need to, and I can even craft some rough weave. Let's get some rough weave going, because we're going to use that rough weave to create a backpack. I need 4 more. Okay, now I also do need a stone pickaxe, so I'm going to craft that now, and then I will show you how to fell trees and how to mine rocks. So let's craft a pickaxe. We'll put that in slot 4. So there's my pickaxe, and FYI I'm getting crafting experience every time I do this. I'm getting some crafting experience here with my handcraft. Okay, so I've got my axe. I am going to go and chop a tree down. I'll head off over this way. A little berry bush. I can pick berries by hand. You can see in the bottom right I harvested 2 berries, harvested another 2 berries, and so on. And when you strip the bush, the big berries disappear and the bush is no longer harvestable. You can also, if you're more destructive than I, chop the bush down, and it will release all of its resources. Now I just heard a rabbit or a fox around somewhere. They are getting around. They're quite difficult to catch. You know how rabbits are. I don't know if you've ever tried catching a rabbit by hand or on foot. It's very difficult. It's the same in this game. You really do need to use your hunting and stealth mechanics to be able to catch them, as well as a bow, to have any chance of catching one. There goes a rabbit. I don't know if you saw him. Where is he? Where is the little fella? Did you see him? I saw him briefly. We are going to catch a deer later on, I hope. Alright, so let's chop a tree down. So here's a tree. Alright, I've got my axe out. I'm going to hold left click and just chop the tree down as it reduces its health points. It's also, you can see in the top left, my axe's stamina reducing. There's a tree. It breaks up and it does drop. If I hold down Alt, you can see everything. You can see everything that I can interact with. Sorry about that. This is Unity misbehaving. So you can see all the items I can interact with. Now the coolest thing that I've implemented to make this nice and straightforward is we can chop up these logs. You can also attempt to pick these logs up, but I can't pick them up yet because my strength isn't strong enough. Pick up log, not strong enough. Once I am, I can manually walk that to base or to where my crafting table is, make some long log planks. I may be able to fashion a wagon and be able to carry multiple logs to then get to crafting a house. The crafting system is in place. I won't be showing it to you today. Sorry, not the crafting system, the building system. Okay, but what I will show you is my hoover. This is what I call my multi-gathering method. So if I press F over here, it sucks in all items within a radius, which is a really nice QOL, quality of life, that really helps with you know, picking things up, lots of things up without having to you know, go through the pain of doing one at a time. All right, so I'm going to craft 2 more. I need 10 rough weave. I've got 8, 9. I'm going to craft 1 more, and this should now be enough for me to be able to craft a backpack. I need twine and rope. Okay, let's create a couple of twine. I'll probably need a few more, and then I need a rope. Let's see where I'm at with containers. 1 more twine, yeah, good, and I've got a rope, and I should be able to, yep, okay, now I can craft a backpack. Now this is cool, takes quite a bit. It's going to give me a lot of experience, as you can see. Oh, did I accidentally break that? No, she's still going. And I should get some good experience for this. I can go back to my inventory. And now I can put my backpack on my slot. And it should. It didn't. Apologies. I assure you it works on the other character, but not on this one yet. And that'll enable more slots for you. That's really disappointing. I thought I tested everything. All right, anyway, so there's how you craft a backpack that does nothing. Now, I'm going to whip out swap out your items. Interestingly, all item swaps require a manual stow and a manual draw of your items. You can't just immediately have a bow when you previously had a staff, or what have you. It's realistic. So yeah, there's a cost to changing weapons. I'm just breaking a rock. You can see it crumbles away with a bit of dust, and if I hold Alt, you can see it's dropped a few stone types. So I will grab those. Only a couple actually on that one. I'll see if I can get a few more out of here. Yep, there's one. I'll try and get a few more rocks. And I can get flint to create myself a knife. I can get rocks. And obviously you use these to craft a whole bunch of different things. Okay, I'm going to try and keep this moving and see if I can't spot myself a deer. Alright. Okay, and we are just about crumbled away. Let's do it. Bang. Okay. And there's my stones. And I've picked up a good amount of stone from that one. That was a good rock. I got 18 flint and 11 stone. Alright, so we have covered the GUI. We've covered movement, swimming, skills and levels, the map and minimap, character sheet, attributes and skills. We've gone through stick, stones and flint. What else have we got to get through? We've done the bushes, we've done rocks and trees. And what I think we will do lastly is, have I crafted a... No, I haven't crafted a knife. I will go to weapons. I will craft myself a flint knife. I need a glue. I'll craft a campfire. This is kind of cool. There's my campfire. Now I also need another five. I need another 5. What are they called? Another 5 rocks, stone, to create a heating slab so they can then craft some glue. So I will mine one more rock. Excellent. It's a nice day for it. We're not getting any rain. The conditions are reasonably good. And that's handy. Alright. Yeah, it looks like it was enough. Okay. So I'm just going to check my map. I'm just over at the almost at the oasis over here. So I will head to my oasis. I will drop down a campfire and I'll make some glue, which will demonstrate cooking. There's a fox around somewhere. And then I'll see if I can find us a deer to hunt. Alrighty. Here's the other oasis. Let me place this down. I'm going to place down my campfire. I am going to light it. I don't have the item to light it, so I'm going to create a flint striker, for which I need some fibre. How have I not got enough fibre? Oh, I used it to make all those, to make a bunch of those rough weaves for the backpack that didn't work. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. Now I should be able to make my flint knife. No, I can't because it needs glue. Can I? No, sorry, I need to make my flint striker. There we go. So this is a tool that allows you to light torches. It allows you to light campfires. So I should now be able to go back to my campfire, light it. Okay. Now we have a campfire. That's fantastic. And I should also be able to craft a cooking table or a cooking slab. It's a placeable a heating slab. So it's just a hemispherical piece of stone that you lay over the top of the fire. And I will place that on top of this fire. There we go. However you want to, really. should turn green at some point. And now I can cook on here. I can create some berry compote. I can create some glue. I can also cook meat when I find animals as well. And there she goes, doing her cooking. Okay, excellent. Alright, so I think we have covered enough for now. What I'm going to do is see if I can find a deer and butcher it for your enjoyment. I may need to go out of game mode to do this, but I'm going to try and do it by sight in the game, just to give you, there goes a rabbit down there. I don't know if you could see him. There's a deer. That's a deer down there. Alright, I'm going to get my axe out and we're going to try and run this thing down. This will give you an idea how hard it is at a low level. There goes the rabbit. Here's my deer. Die! Oh, missed him. Hang on. Oh, I took 28 damage jumping off the cliff. Okay. Whack. Got him. Let's go again. Oh, got him again. Sorry about this. It's a little bit chunky while it processes everything. Oh, I'm going to run out of energy. Oh, get him, get him. Got him. Okay, did that slow him down? Not quite. Oh my goodness. Almost. Alright, we will get him. Just going to keep my eye on him. We're going to run him down. Alright. Apologies for the slowness of this. It does take quite a lot of resource. I've got a fairly old machine. It does take a lot of resource to run this. And I do know that there's a little bit of a hole in my AI at the moment that makes them run to the end of a end of the nav mesh and kind of park themselves at the beach. Got him. Wait. Oh, finally. All right. Killed a deer. Now, do I have a knife? I bet you I don't. I do. I can make one. Okay, I'm going to drop the glue. Give myself a knife. I'm going to put that in my right hand. And this will be the last thing I do, just before we finish this off. Here's my knife. We've killed a deer. I'm going to butcher him. Lovely. And as you can see, we've got some venison, some hide, bone, and sinew, which might make a nice second tier bow. Alright, I think that's probably enough. Apologies that went on so long. I really did try to pack as much as I could into it. Thank you, Mina, for being such a good demonstrator of the new bits and pieces in there. Mina says her pleasure. Look, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're seeing some features that you really like. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content. If you think a friend would like to see it, please forward it on. I've had some really nice messages from people and I'm really enjoying interacting with the community about it. Keeping it to a minimum for now while I build the game, but we should have it in a pre-release alpha soon to be able to sort of play in the sandpit before I start adding real content in, once I get the mechanics going. As always, if you want to see anything specific or if you have ideas for something you'd like to see included, drop me a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear your ideas. Otherwise, that's it for this showcase, and I'll see you next time and keep on fighting the good fight.